So I decided I'm going to do them this way, because YouTube goes this way and it's a little silly to see my, anyway. So we're changing the orientation and I think it's going to work better. Plus you get to see my gorgeous backyard. I love it. It's still fall, yay! I wanted to talk today about vulnerability. I watched a TED Talk this morning about vulnerability, and the lady basically said that being scared of being vulnerable is where shame and fear and disaster basically stem from, and unaccepting of vulnerability is where love and joy and connection come from. And it's the same thing. It's just how you look at it, which is true of pretty much everything. And she also said to me that when you are scared of experiencing those really, really negative, sad, dark emotions, you numb yourself out. And you also at the same time numb yourself out from the amazing, awesome, fantastic emotions. And I've totally found this to be true, because when I was going through my healing journey with Derek and our relationship and the alcoholism, I was, you know, on top of the world, flying high, so good, feeling so good in my life, and then I would just crash, and I'd be in this like despair, terrible place. And the turning point for me was when I realized that I would rather feel those highs and feel those lows than not feel those highs at all. And it was that acceptance of those lows that gave me the strength to move through them, and they started getting shorter after that, which was awesome, because although they are intense and not necessarily the most fun, and I don't mind moving through them a little bit faster. I think a lot of human suffering comes from not wanting to experience that, instead of, you know, sort of experiencing an intense, like, fucking pain for an instant. We try and avoid that, and we end up experiencing like a dull, aching pain for years. And that having the guts to experience that sharp stabbing pain and trusting that it'll finish and it'll go away and you won't feel like that always, like this too shall pass, makes a huge difference in how you look at life and how you deal with adversity and how you deal with fear. I had a crazy, terrible, painful experience last night where I was walking my son to sleep, and I just like bawled my eyes out the entire walk, just like so frustrated with being a mom and being a business owner and not feeling like I have any time for myself, and at the same time just letting it out because it needed to get let out. And then I came home and I was like, okay, there's still a little bit more that needs to let out. And but I mean, I feel great today. It was a transitory thing, and even while I was going through it, I'm like, okay, well, this, you know, we'll just get it out now, and that's okay. And then I get to have, like, you know, fun dancing experiences. I watched my son dance. There's a video on here somewhere of him just like rocking it out to the jukebox, the boombox, and I'm like, I wouldn't trade that for the world. And I wouldn't, if I could get rid of those like crying while walking around the blocks, and I had to get rid of the watching him, you know, dance it out to the jukebox, no way. No way. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Wouldn't get rid of them just to keep, yeah, no. Yeah. So, the next time things feel like they're hitting the fan, take a deep breath and say, this too shall pass, and lean into it. Lean into it as hard as you can and say, I'm going to experience this as thoroughly as I possibly can, because I know that the more thoroughly I experience this, the shorter it'll be. Be more intense but less blank, which I think is a good thing. Yeah, anyway, it's been Elena Harder of Evolving Humanity by Design. Thank you for sticking around to like minute 5. This is a long video. Enjoy my backyard. I love it. It's gorgeous. Okay, bye.